welcome back to another studio vlog. Today we'll just be restocking some of the items that have sold out. I just also wanted to say thank you so much for all the support you've shown me through this shop update and as well in my studio vlogs. This channel is growing a lot faster than I thought it would, so thank you so much for that. So today I will just be mostly working on these strawberry sandwich earrings. Last time I only made two because I wasn't really sure how well they'd do, but they sold out really quickly, so I think I will make more. I also want to restock my phone charms because those tend to do really well, and I think all of them have sold out now. So yeah. I've been working on restocking the shop, and so far I have made, there's no easy way to show this, but I've made strawberry sandwich earrings here, and then I have all of these, I have all of these phone charms. So I have the pancake ones and then the toast ones, and then I also have some of the bare bread magnets, but I think I need to make more because I only have two of each design, and then I'm gonna sneak in a new design, even though this is technically not a shop update and more just like restocking the items, but I'm gonna sneak in this little bunny one. So today I will be working on making the melon bread phone charms because those tend to do really well. So for the melon bread, I actually use this little mold that I made myself. I should have made the master that indents a little deeper. Maybe I'll make a new master this time because this one, even though it helps me mark out where the lines go, I really have to redo most of the work myself. For the melon bread, I shaded like the cracks of the bread. I don't know how better else to describe it. So for that, I didn't really like any of the pre-existing chalk pastel colors, so I do mix my own kind of new color, but last time I put it into like a pill container cap and then I spilled all of it. But then I just remembered I have these little pots for mixing or for storing paints, and then I think this will work really well since it has a lid, and hopefully I can't spill it this time. So the little paint pans actually ended up working out really well for holding the chalk pastels. This way I was able to mix all the colors I wanted to get the exact shade I wanted, and it would be really easy to save and store for next time. And this way it also prevents spilling when I'm storing it. I'm also really glad to see that a lot of the watercolor supplies that I bought in the past can be used for polymer clay as well. Like most of the brushes I use here are from when I did watercolor. And I'm using this big fluffy brush kind of just to get like an overall wash of color onto the melon bread before going in with kind of a smaller brush to get in between the cracks. When I looked up pictures for reference for melon bread, I noticed that the darkest color is in between, like the cookie crumble top, I believe is what they call it, instead of like most bread where the top most part would be the darkest. And yeah, I kind of just like adding little details like this to make them look a little more realistic. The next day I painted all the faces for the clay charms, and for whatever reason this day I actually had a really hard time painting the faces. I normally don't really have that difficult of a time and only have to redo a couple of the faces, but this day I just couldn't get them symmetrical looking or proportioned how I wanted it to, and had to redo a bunch of the faces. So what I do to take off the paint is I usually use a small Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol to try to take the face off. It doesn't always take all of the paint off, so sometimes I have to go back in with some sandpaper. I was getting a little bit frustrated with having to do the faces over and over again, but sometimes it is good to remember that even if you do have an off day, that it doesn't really define you as an artist or a creator, and that it's okay to have days where things don't go as planned. Even if it did take me a lot longer than normal to finish these, they did turn out okay in the end. I just finished painting all of these charms, and then now I will have to glaze them, which is actually my least favorite part. The sun is finally up, but I want to go back to sleep. These are all the charms I made for the phone straps, and oops, while resining, I accidentally burned 2 of them. So we are down 2 of the pancake ones, which are, I think, one of the more popular designs. But it happens. But today we'll be assembling the phone straps, and maybe I'll make some new beading designs for them. And there's also a secret new design, which which is this little melon bread bear. So I finished assembling all of these phone charms, and then I will need to go back in and add UV resin to like the joinery points, or I don't know if that's what I'll call it, just to reinforce them a little bit more. Okay, so I just finished cutting out all the backing cards for the phone charms because I ran out. And before I had like a little dot for where to punch the hole to loop the phone strap through, but after the first set I realized I could just use like one of the dots on the top. So for the later ones I just got rid of it. I think it looks a lot cleaner on the back like that. And yeah, so I print and cut these at home because I figure the quality doesn't have to be super great since most people will probably just throw it out. I'm still in the process of painting the magnets, and I think I'll go take some pictures of the phone charm since I changed up the bead design, so I will need to update all the listings for that. And yeah.